Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to my modded world. Today, what we're gonna do is do a little bit of weapon upgrading, weapon and tools, because since last episode, we found that that village that had the full guard in it. So now I can make a cutlass. I put that in the chest here, along with some of the other things that we had. Or that we found, mainly just the chisel. I think that was the only new thing that the chisel and the wide board pattern, which is for the battle sign. Those are the only new things that I got. I pulled a couple of the handguards too, but apparently I already had them. I know I had the handguard, the crossbar, and the wide guard, wherever that is. I don't, unless it's in the. No, there it is right there. Why is it not showing up in this chest? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Yeah, I pulled the wide guard and the crossbar out of the village, and it looks like I already had them, so I just tossed them. So what I've done since last episode is, because I knew I wanted to build a cutlass, I spent quite a bit of time in the nether gathering some materials. I found a ton of stuff. I even found I found a ton more diamonds. Is it this chest? No, it is this one. I found 3 more of the nether diamond ores, so that was worth an additional 15, because I think they are, or did I find 4? It was 3 or 4, and they're worth 5 each. So I got quite a bit more diamonds. Found some nether pig iron, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that it came in ore form. I thought that was only from combining stuff together in the smeltery from Tinker's Construct. I didn't know that you could find it raw, which may just be, it's probably just a nether ores type of thing. I found 13 ardite and 17 cobalt. Now, what we're going to do with the cobalt, well, also the ardite, is we're well, a couple episodes ago when we found that desert that had the ooh, we got a buddy in here. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with him. We found that desert that had the straw man and the what else was there? Oh, when we were capturing the node, that's what it was. That desert. I had said something about the use for the cinnabar ore. Now, what I wanted to do with that is, if we, there's a couple things that you can do with it. You can either cook it down. No. You can cook it down to quicksilver, or you can fluid transpose it to get cinnabar. And what the cinnabar does is that is used. Also, you can crush it, and you get a 25%, or you crush the redstone ore, and you get a 25% chance to get cinnabar, which is what I've done. I had 21 ores, and I wound up with 11 cinnabar. And what that is used for is you can duplicate, well, not duplicate, but amplify the amount of ore, or ingots I should say, that you get out of any ore. And included in that list is cobalt and ardite. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to make, oh, and it gives an additional 100% chance to get iron ingot. And there's another one, I think the ardite is gold. Ardite, yeah, 100% chance to get a gold ingot, plus you get the extra, the ingot out of it, instead of just the 2 that you would normally by putting it in the smeltery. So we're going to be doing that. I already, like I said, got, okay, I already have them in my inventory. Already got 11 here. So we're going to get that running. Actually, we'll do, I'll do one ardite, because I don't think I'm going to make an because most of the tools that I'm going to be making are going to have a cobalt head on them, not manilium, because the manilium is slower. It's more durable, but durable is not really an obstacle anymore once you have stuff like the auto repair or the flux modifier on it, because durability becomes kind of a not so much of a problem as it is just kind of something that is easily worked around. So we're going to go for speed. I do need manilium for weapons, though, because it is still the most powerful as far as in weapon form. It has the most damage attached to it. So we will be using some of that for weapons. I'm probably going to use that for the sword, which is why I need a couple ingots of that. Actually, just one. I think the sword blade only requires one ingot. So I'm going to let the rest of this cook down. I'll probably put some in the furnace or in the smeltery to make the manilium, and then I will be right back once I get some stuff put together. Okay, we got stuff all melted down. I have 1 ingot of manilium. Manilin. Is that it? Manolin? We got 1 ingot of it. I got my sword cast here. Sword blade cast. And I believe the way that the cutlass works is technically... where is it? This counts as the guard. So the guard is what takes the 3 materials, not the blade. It uses a normal blade and a normal handle. I believe it works just like any other sword, but because it doesn't have a slot in the part builder or the tool builder, I don't really know for sure. So hopefully this works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just use this sword blade on probably a long sword or something like that. So we'll get that flowing. Get that. Now over here, I went ahead and made thaumium tool rods. And so we're going to start using these because I found out online, I just kind of stumbled across it when I was looking up stuff on the metallurgy mod. Way back when I tried to put it in and I wasn't happy with it and I took it back out. I looked on the charts that for what all the ores do as far as the Tinker's Construct integration, and it turns out that the thaumium material was listed in there, and it turns out that it is recommended to be used over paper because it has a higher... oh, here we go. It has a, oh, it doesn't say in here. Okay. What it does is, it can be used instead of paper. Why did that not work? Can I not make a... 3 material, 3 material. I don't know what that means. Let's go get some more paper for one. But anyways, with the thaumium, not used instead of paper, you still use paper for a binding to get the extra modifier. But the thaumic modifier... Man, this music just keeps getting louder and louder, it seems like. The thaumic modifier adds an additional space for more modifying. Now, what did I come... I didn't come in here for. I came in... I wanted to do this one. Why is that not showing up? Oh, there it goes. Oh, but I had 3 paper in there. That didn't make any sense. Material cost 3. I had 3. Takes... Oh, Jesus. That took... It took 6, I think. That's weird. That doesn't make any sense. And anyways, so what it does is it has good durability. So what people are doing is they're using it as rods. well, it has a decent durability modifier. It's not perfect, but it stacks with the paper as far as modifiers go. So you can have. Okay, we'll just do this. You can have up to 5. Yeah, see, up to 5, and attack on this is 4.5 hearts, which is pretty good. It's actually really good. Plus 8 attack damage, and then we are going to just pile on the what do I want to say? The nether quartz for sharpness, and hopefully that doesn't change the look of the blade too much, because I really like that. That looks pretty cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get some more stuff together for some other tools, because I want to upgrade everything, including my bow. I need to... I wanted to check out, because I still haven't done this yet, I wanted to see if I can make some bowstrings out of that fiery... the fire strand or fire string or whatever that we've been finding off of the heat scar spiders in another. So I'm going to cut here, gather some materials, and I will be right back for more tool building. Okay, and I'm back with some materials. I went ahead and got some quartz together, got some redstone together. I made some parts for the pick that I want to make. And it looks like we have a buddy here, and this is one of those night crawlers that I discovered, finally discovered the name of just recently, and I actually looked him up, and he's apparently from the necromancy mod. I could not find any information on what it is he does or what he drops or anything like that. They just seem to follow you around. So, I might, what I might end up doing is once I get into, I want to make a Mine Factory Reloaded room that has an auto spawner and a grinder in it, and I'll use the guy that I have captured to spawn a bunch of times, and we'll figure out if they drop anything important. So, enough about that. What we're going to do is we're going to build some tools. And it looks like, oh, I got moss for my sword. I hate that. I hate the way moss looks. I always put moss on first, because it usually, the way that these look, or I should say the way that these icons are built is whatever's put on first is put on the first layer, and then anything you put on after that is put on top of whatever you already have down. So you can kind of modify or change the way that things look to your liking. I always put moss on first because it's the ugliest, and hopefully it gets covered up. I really hate to do this, but now we have a green and purple sword. Now the quartz is for sharpness, and we're gonna max that out. What else? I didn't want to put, I do want to put some, or do I? Yeah, I probably do. Put some luck on there for, let's see, we'll do this. Looks like I need to make some more of that. Okay. And that's a full... What kind of attack power are we looking at now? Ooh, what did it say? 12. That's pretty big. I'm not gonna mess with him, because last time I tried to fight one with a sword, I couldn't hit it. I don't know if I just wasn't hitting it, or if you can't hit him with a sword. So I'm just going to leave him alone. I'll test the sword out on something else later. But I do want to put luck on there for fortune. I'll do that. I'll do that after the video because it's not very exciting. It takes a lot of lapis, a absolute ton of lapis to get fortune 3. I think it's 450. And it's a long, boring process. I don't know if I even have. I probably do. I'm pretty sure I have enough to max that out. So here's our pick. We're going to be making. What do we want to do with it? First of all, oh, that's right. We're going to be doing something a little bit different as far as durability goes. We're not going to put moss on it because we're going to use a flux modifier. And what that does is I have to break down one of those first. There we go. Now I can make it. Potato. There we go. Now what this does is it's essentially it's a battery. It's a energy cell that you make out of a potato, and it comes already pre-charged, and it is the absolute cheapest one to make. Now normally these aren't useful for anything really at all. However, the Tinker's Construct, any battery, any energy cell that you or anything that holds energy, redstone flux from thermal expansion can be used to put the flux modifier on the pick or on the tool or item, and it translates into see, these come with 16,000, and it gives you 16,000 out of 400,000. Now 400,000 is the max, and what you do with it is you just pop it in a recharger. It doesn't use any durability. It just uses redstone power, and you pop it in an energetic infuser to recharge it. And it recharges really, really quick. So if I find a section of mining that I use my pick a lot, and I need to use it again immediately, I can just recharge it real quick instead of waiting for the moss to repair itself, which it's a slow process. I haven't found an area where I have to do that though, because this seems to keep up by itself pretty well. But there are a couple times where, especially the hammer, I'll definitely be using these on the hammer, because I've nearly broken the hammer quite a few times, and it has, I believe it has auto repair 3 on it. So, and it's an accelerated rate over the regular auto repair, and I still almost break the thing. So I'm going to be definitely using the flux on that, and the potato is the cheapest way to do that. So, what we're also going to do is, I should have put. I needed to make another silky gem. I'll do that some other time. Actually, I'll cut here. I'll make it real quick. Hang on. Okay, we got our silk touch gem. Put that on. And then we're going to go ahead and put a whole bunch of redstone on this. Okay, it's maxed out with 1 left. Mining speed 17. I'm just gonna keep going all the way. And I'll put additional modifiers on it. Now we have 23 mining speed, which is pretty good. Much better than, what did we have on our old Silk Touch? Mining speed 3. So this is now quite better by a large amount. Well, even that is only 8. So this should fly now, hopefully. Now the only thing I need to do is make an energetic infuser to recharge this thing, but I'll do that off camera because that's not all that fun. Well, not really anything that you watch me do today has been that fun. But I'm going to go ahead and call this probably an episode here because I've been babbling on about almost nothing for far too long. What I wanted to do is I wanted to make, because I got my sword and my pick now, I want to make a hammer and an excavator. Now, the hammer, I don't know which of these is used for durability and which of them can be used. For instance, I want to know which one of these I can use the paper on. I don't know if the plates count for the head durability or if the head actually counts for the head durability. I'm going to have to do a little excuse me, do a little bit of research before I start making, because if I get these backwards, I'm going to have a fairly useless tool. Same thing with the, or was it? I would like to make a cleaver at some point. Once we find... Oh, by the way, I did find a fortress, so I'll be making one sooner than expected, because now I'll be able to behead the wither skeletons. I did find a fortress while I was down in the nether. It's not that far from my portal, so that's a good thing. The other, what did I want to make? The excavator. And that's the same. Oh, actually, this one has a binding, so I could probably use... I'll use paper on the binding there. And then these two will probably be made out of cobalt, I assume. One or the other. I don't really know which one needs to be which. So I'm going to do a little bit of research, figure out how to make these better tools, because before all I did was make them out of stone and wood, and that doesn't really tell me a whole lot of anything. So that's going to do it for this episode. I will figure out what to do with those before we come back for next time, and so we'll have those handy and go play with some better tools. But thanks for watching, and I hope you join me next time.